Hey everyone, my name's Nathan Payne. Welcome to another episode of Blue Ocean Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Alien Worlds. And one very unique aspect about this play to earn title is its cross-chain capability. So I'm excited to dive into this today with you all. Our research team has revisited this title many times, and although I've played it and it's not necessarily one of my favorite games, its popularity alone makes it worth looking into. Now, jumping right into it, you'll use various NFTs to mine Trillium, which is the game's native token, which gives you power in what they call the planet DAOs. And it's through the missions that you'll lease out your spacecrafts to explore and also find NFTs. So it's definitely more complex than just a regular clicker game. But because it is one of the very first play to earn titles, don't expect a traditional game experience. One of my favorite aspects of this title is this teleport feature, where they talk about how through connecting your MetaMask, you can transfer assets cross-chain between Binance, Ethereum, or even Wax. I find it really neat that you can move back and forth so easily, and there might even be potential arbitrage opportunities between the networks. And of course, it's definitely important to note that simply by having your game accessible on more than one network, it really allows a better onboarding process for users. You'll find a group of explorers to create your own NFT drops, strategize about planet politics, or even make your own games. And you know who else likes to focus on community? Blue Ocean Crypto does. So be sure to join our Discord if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. I definitely like that they're focused on the community, but I'm very curious to see this develop, especially the create your own games aspect. So, this game can be broken down into 5 key aspects. Firstly, Alien Worlds is an NFT metaverse where you can play with unique digital items, NFTs. Secondly, staking. Players can stake Trillium for upcoming votes on planetary elections, as well as increasing the planetary reward pool. Participate in weekly elections for council candidates, submit proposals on how to distribute the planetary treasury, or run for planetary council yourself. Next is you'll trade game cards. Players may select NFT game cards for their strategy on Binance and Wax to be used for mining, fighting, and missions. And lastly is the cross-chain bridge, where players will teleport their Trillium between Binance, Wax, and Ethereum. Even though this seems kind of simple, there's a lot of complexities with the missions, rewards, politics, and voting. At the core of Alien Worlds is its NFTs. There are 6 different levels for rarities of NFTs in Alien Worlds: abundant, common, rare, epic, legendary, and mythical. NFTs are further classified by shininess, ranging from stone, gold, stardust, antimatter, and X dimension. Lower levels can be forged together to increase their shine and attributes, except in the case of X dimension NFT game cards, which can only be opened in a rare pack. NFTs are broken down into 7 different types: land, tools, minions, weapons, avatars, missions, and commemorative. Land is a series of NFTs in Alien Worlds, which represents parcels of land on the planets in Alien Worlds. If you own land, you can either mine it yourself or charge people who mine a commission. Everyone is given a free shovel to start with, but its mining power is very limited. You might find other tools in your adventure in the metaverse, or if you're very lucky, through mining. Different tools have different strengths and weaknesses, and it's important to note that you can have 3 tools equipped at any time. Minions can be used by their own communities in games that they create, but are also used in the fighting game. Minions are eagerly awaiting the games in the Thunderdome and the Metaverse. Weapon NFTs have both an attack and a defense rating. They may be used by developers and communities throughout the Metaverse, and will be used by explorers in the fighting game when battling other explorers. Avatars are NFT game cards that are your face into the Metaverse and allows you to play the game. You select your first avatar to use for mining. Avatars offered by the Federation include Greys, Reptiloids, Little Green Persons, Nordics, and Robotrons. Mission NFTs are earned by going on missions in the Metaverse. Mission NFTs have 3 variables: crafting key, boost power, base power. These numbers can be read by smart contracts, and you can participate in a game using mission NFTs if you find one in the Metaverse or build your own. Trillium is the cross-chain Ethereum, Binance, Wax fungible token. that connects the metaverse and allows for the transfer of power and voting in the planet DAOs. Earn Trillium in the mining game, and then stake Trillium to a planet DAO to vote in that planet's election. More projects, in my opinion, need to be cross-chain just like Alien Worlds. I definitely think it's a huge help with accessibility. They do talk a bit about the lore of the game, which I do recommend you take a look into when you get a moment, because it definitely adds to the experience of the whole space crypto themed game. But let's keep moving. The team has got to brag a little bit, I suppose. It's been first in DApp Games by 30-day users, meaning it consistently ranks well with monthly users, and second in all dApps by 30-day users. You can see lifetime total miners here actively increasing, with active miners in the last hour. Now, I always recommend you do your own research, but I will admit this is one project that's always seemed to do strong. It's always been popular, and although it's not earning as much as it used to before, that's pretty much the same with most play-to-earn titles right now. One important thing to note is the social media presence of Alien Worlds is definitely top-notch. They're always active on Twitter, keeping players well informed of all updates and changes. Their Medium page is also a great resource of information, providing in-depth looks at updates and changes. In conclusion, if you haven't played Alien Worlds, I highly recommend it. It's a popular title that's been around for quite a while and definitely worth your attention. If you found this information useful, be sure to drop us a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the great play-to-earn content we have coming out on a consistent basis. And until next time, cheers. Don't forget about our 1,000 subscriber giveaway where you can win $200, and if you need more information, be sure to join us on our Discord. See you there.